Dish Girls.
Where's Mrs. Ford? She can't be this late?
Maybe she had a traffic jam or something.
All right, class, you may enter. Good morning. My name is Mr. Jones and I'll be substituting for Mrs. Ford for the time being. As you may be aware, Mrs. Ford is having her baby very soon, so she will be out for a while.
How exciting. I knew Mrs. Ford would be having her baby soon, but I never knew it would be this soon.
Yes, it's really wonderful.
All right, let's begin, shall we?
And I'd better not catch you with this thing in class again.
You know what? I don't think you deserve to be a teacher at this school or any school. Your heart is so full of hatred and negativity. It's sickening.
Man, I could use a vacation.
Hey everyone, what's going on?
Hey Gabe, did you know that one of the teachers is about to have a baby?
Really? Who?
Mrs. Ford.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations to her. Does she know the gender?
Not yet. She wants to find out when it's born.
I was just thinking, maybe we should all buy gifts for Mrs. Ford. I think she would love that.
Sounds like a great idea.
Let's talk more about this after school. Hi.
Hi, Hannah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, I have something for you.
Oh yeah? What? What is it?
Just a little something I made for you.
Aw, thanks, Hannah.
Do you want to open it?
I think I'll open it later. Right now, how would you like to finish watching the sunset with me?
I would love that.
Look, it's Mrs. Ford.
And she's with her new baby.
Let's go say hi to her. Hi, Mrs. Ford.
Hi, girls. It's good to see you. Girls, I'd like you to meet my son. His name is Sean.
AWW. He's so precious.
He was born just yesterday. He couldn't wait to come out and see the world.
He's amazing. Hi, Sean.
By the way, tomorrow night is mine and my husband's anniversary, and we planned on going to our favorite restaurant. But we'll have to leave Sean with a babysitter since the restaurant doesn't allow children.
Have you found someone yet to babysit?
Not yet. But we need to by the end of today.
Mrs. Ford, we have an idea. How about the four of us watch Sean while you and Mr. Ford go out?
Oh, I couldn't ask you girls to do that.
You don't have to. We're volunteering. None of us have any plans tomorrow night. Do we, girls?
No. We would love to do it, Mrs. Ford.
It would be our pleasure.
You girls are so sweet. Very well, I accept.
You don't have to worry one bit, Mrs. Ford. We'll be the best babysitters for Sean.
Of that I have no doubt.
Honey, the girls just arrived.
Great. Hello girls, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Hi, Mrs. Ford, no problem.
Well, I hate to cut out so soon, but we should be heading out to the restaurant now. Our reservation is at 7. Oh, do you have the list I made for you?
Right here.
Excellent. I just put Sean down to sleep, so he should be fine for now.
Well, do you think we should go check on Sean?
Yeah.
Mrs. Ford said he's asleep. We don't want to wake him.
Just a quick peek. We'll be quiet.
Aw, what a cutie. Don't worry, little guy. We'll make sure you're well taken care of.
Well, according to the list, it's Sean's feeding time. Let's go.
Come on, buddy, you have to eat. Your mommy wouldn't like it if she found out we didn't feed you. Do the Thomas the Train trick. You really think that'll work? Yeah, why not? Alright then. Look, Sean, here comes Thomas the Train. Choo-choo. Now open the tunnel for Thomas to chug through. Success.
Good job, Sean.
You're such a good boy.
Yum yum yum, that was good, wasn't it, Sean? Yuck. Very funny.
This babysitting gig isn't so bad at all. Oh no. I think I spoke too soon.
I smell it too. It looks like Sean needs a diaper change.
Great. The one thing I had hoped he'd never do, he did. Well, I just know that I'm not changing any diaper.
Me neither.
Me neither. We have to. Remember we promised Mrs. Ford that Sean would be well taken care of?
All right. Let's get it over with.
We can just wear face masks or something and change him quickly. It shouldn't be that hard.
Glad that's over. I say that went pretty well.
Yes. He looked pretty content. Where's Sean now?
He's in his bedroom with his toy blocks. He'll be fine. Although, this kind of reminds me of the last time I had to take care of a baby. Only that time, it didn't go as well.
What happened?
Well, one time I was hired to babysit my neighbor's little son. Let's just say that things went downhill practically from the start.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. I won't go into details, but I ended up getting scolded by my neighbors for not babysitting up to their standards. Then I got it from my mom when I got home. So after that, I just quit. I didn't need the hassle anymore.
Well, I think we've all been doing a great job tonight. We followed Mrs. Ford's schedule to the letter, and Sean only cried once.
Speaking of the schedule, what do we need to do next?
Next, we have to put Sean to bed. Sounds easy enough.
That's right. Once he's down to sleep, we can just hang for the rest of the night. Not as easy as we thought. So what do we do now?
We could try singing a lullaby. Granted, it didn't really work on the last baby I watched, but Sean is different.
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Hey WW, you were doing so good, buddy.
I know what I can give him. His baby rattle. There you go. So much for that.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's just feeling a little cold. I'll cover him with this blanket. This is not good. This is becoming just like last time.
Well, I guess this is when we go to our last resort, which is, we call Mrs. Ford for help. Yes, I think you're right. This is too much to handle by ourselves.
Excuse me, honey. It's the girls. Hello?
Hi Mrs. Ford. We're sorry to bother you.
No, not at all. Is everything okay with the baby?
Well, we're having some difficulty putting him to sleep. He keeps on crying and no matter what we do to calm him down, nothing seems to work. What do we do?
Did you give him his Ox Ugly doll plushie?
No.
It should be there in his room. When you find it, put it in the crib next to him. He likes to sleep with it.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Ford. You're a lifesaver.
It's no problem, Hannah. Anything else you need?
No, that was it. Thank you again. You and Mr. Ford enjoy your outing. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So, there's an ugly doll plushie that Sean likes to sleep with. We just need to find it and put it in the crib with him.
Sounds easy enough.
Found it. There you go. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Well, we did everything on the list. Sean is fast asleep. Now we can just kick back until Mr. and Mrs. Ford return.
I wonder if that's them now.
Well, hello girls.
Hi Mrs. Ford, Mr. Ford. How was your outing?
It was very nice. We had a wonderful time. And how is Sean?
Fast asleep. Aside from the one time we had to call you, everything else was a breeze. Spoke too soon.
Oh, I better go check on him.
No, it's okay Mrs. Ford. We got this. You and Mr. Ford stay here and take a load off.
Well, thank you girls.
That's odd. I don't remember that being here when we left.
Oops.
What?
I guess I forgot to put that Jack in the Box away when we put him to sleep. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry. Sometimes we all get crazy whenever life gets too difficult.
I'll get his bottle. Be right back.
Is everything okay?
Yes, Mrs. Ford. He just needs his bottle. Here you go, Sean.
Crisis averted.
I just want to thank you all again for agreeing to babysit tonight. You don't know how much we appreciate it.
Oh, it was our pleasure, Mrs. Ford.
Well, we should probably head home now. I know you and Mr. Ford must want to settle in for the night.
Hey everyone, how did the babysitting go last night?
Oh my gosh, it was an absolute nightmare.
Really?
Yes. That baby was so aggressive and fussy. It was a hassle just getting him to fall asleep. And don't even get me started on the countless times we had to change his diapers.
I can't imagine. Babies can be a chore to handle. I don't know if I would ever volunteer to babysit one.
It was so stressful, even for the four of us. Yes, I'm glad we didn't tell Mrs. Ford that we'd be happy to do it again.
Hey, I know a good way we can get the thought of babysitting out of our minds.
What's that?
A sing-along.
Oh, please no. I have to go now. Bye.
Not a Queen fan, I take it?
He's always telling me that he doesn't like that song.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just his opinion. I don't blame him.